Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Brooklyn Hine. A Vernon County deputy used his patrol car to stop a wrong-way driver on Highway 14 in Viroqua on Thursday. 86-year-old Dale Herbert Graffentine was arrested for drunk driving after deputies say he was driving south in the northbound lanes. Sheriff Roy Torgerson praised his deputy's quick thinking, saying the heavy weekday traffic could have led to serious injuries. Graffentine is cooperating with the investigation. Protests against President Trump's policies are taking place across the country today, including several here in western Wisconsin. The No Kings rally in La Crosse brought demonstrators to the corner of State Road and Losey Boulevard this afternoon. The event was part of a nationwide movement calling attention to what organizers describe as increasing authoritarian actions by the Trump administration.
This is so important. This is an existential time in our country. So I think we all need to stand up.
We broke off from Britain because we don't want a monarchy. We established a republic. And I want him to finally grow a spine and go up to Trump and say, no more. We ain't taking none of your nonsense anymore.
Participants were asked to bring food and hygiene donations for Wafer Food Pantry while taking part in the peaceful protest. The movement began earlier this year with millions taking part in what organizers called the largest single-day protest against the administration. In Viroqua, a similar rally started at 10 this morning at the intersection of Main Street and Duker Avenue. The protest also brought in food donations for local food pantries.
We've been gathering food every event that we have because the food pantries are suffering because they've lost their funding. When people can't eat, that's just inhumane in our country.
Local leaders, including Representative Tara Johnson and County Supervisor Wade Lawler, addressed the crowd before protesters began walking with handheld signs. A sustainable fashion event is helping people update their wardrobes without spending a dime. The La Crosse Public Library hosted a clothing swap today. The event encouraged residents to bring gently used, clean items like sweaters, jackets, and accessories to exchange for new pieces from other donors.
Well, this is a chance for you to refresh your wardrobe for free. So instead of donating it somewhere where they're going to sell it, this is a great way to get it out to people without having to buy or sell anything.
Any clothing left behind will be donated locally after the event. The library says it wants to make fashion fun, affordable, and earth-friendly for everyone. An annual event in Genoa today is helping support retired racehorses and bring the community together for some fun. The American Standardbred Adoption Program hosted its annual fundraiser at Tuna's Saloon. The event features food trucks, a cornhole tournament, a silent auction, and live music from local bands. The festivities run from 3 p.m. until midnight tonight.
So we do various things. We help retired racehorses who have a second chance at life. We also rescue various horses out of the kill market and auction, especially racehorses who never got that second chance and didn't come to our program initially. So all of the funds help rescue and rehabilitate horses.
Organizers say the fundraiser supports efforts to provide safe homes for retired harness racehorses and to educate young people about horsemanship and riding. Halloween spirit is alive in Chaseburg this weekend, and all for a good cause. The Wilsonville Walkers is hosting their annual Walk of Terror tonight at Chaseburg Village Park. The event began at 4 this afternoon and just wrapped up at 10, offering a scare-free time for families early in the evening, followed by full scare time after dark.
Always fun to see the community come together. I think one of the things that I'm always excited about for these events is the fact that it's such a small community. It's only 260 some people in Chaseburg, and yet we always raise a good amount of money and we always get well over the population of Chaseburg. So seeing the people of the area, of the community kind of come together and get to enjoy something and raise money for charity the whole time.
All proceeds from tonight's walk benefit the fight against cancer, making every fright a little more meaningful.
Well, today was a nice, mild, and somewhat warm October day, middle of October day. Many of our highs actually climbing into the low 70s. 73 was your Saturday high in La Crosse, 68 in Eau Claire. That puts most of the area around 10 to 15 degrees above average. So while they aren't really warm high temperatures, so to say, it's definitely well above average for this time of year, as most of our highs should really be in the low 60s and upper 50s throughout the middle of October. And we'll definitely be feeling those temperatures coming up quickly because we do have a cold front passing through, giving the chance for some light rain now, getting close to Eau Claire. Folks to our southeast, closer into Madison, seeing some actual lighter thunderstorms out there. But again, back home, just seeing some very light showers on the radar right now. Eau Claire about to feel some in the next few minutes. This is really all the rain we expect tonight, but we have more rain coming up to start this week off, so I'll have more details on that coming up in a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Nicole. President Trump's war against cartels continues, and the government shutdown now close to entering a third week. CBS Willie James Inman has more.
Today, President Trump posted video of a U.S. military strike on a submersible suspected of smuggling drugs.
Just so you understand, this was not an innocent group of people. I don't know too many people that have submarines. And that was an attack on a drug-carrying, loaded-up submarine.
It's the sixth known strike in international waters since last month on alleged Venezuelan drug vessels by the U.S. military. 2 people were killed in a strike on Thursday, and 2 survivors were brought to a Navy ship. The president now says the U.S. will send the 2 men back to their home countries of Ecuador and Colombia for detention and prosecution, eliminating a diplomatic and legal dilemma over their fate. On the home front, no end in sight to the nearly 3-week-old government shutdown or the blame game.
It's a Democrat shutdown. It's a Schumer shutdown.
We are in day 18 of the Trump Republican shutdown.
The effects are deepening. More than 7,000 federal workers filed for unemployment benefits last week, according to the Wall Street Journal. Despite going without a government paycheck themselves, some furloughed federal workers like Sabrina Islam Rahman are turning out to support others.
I've been going through sort of a roller coaster of emotions. It's been tough.
This food drive outside the National Institutes of Health in Bethesda, Maryland, was set up around this weekend's No Kings protest in the capital region.
One of the things that we are seeing and hearing from affected workers is that they are hungry.
Amid the ongoing shutdown, the Trump administration is now threatening to pause and potentially cancel $11 billion worth of infrastructure funding for projects in Democratic-run cities. Willie James Inman, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
And now an update on the ceasefire in Gaza. The bodies of 15 deceased Palestinians have been returned to Gaza from Israel. Under the ceasefire agreement reached with Hamas last week, Israel agreed to transfer the bodies of what it called 360 Gazan terrorists into the enclave. Israel hasn't provided any information about their identities or how they died. Still to come, a change to what defines obesity. The new results showing America is much unhealthier than before after the break.
Get ready to celebrate. It's Oktoberfest at Home Furniture. Fall into savings of up to 10% off sale prices throughout the showroom. This bedroom suite is now just $5.99. Plus, right now, get 3-year special financing during the Oktoberfest sale, only at Home Furniture.
From generation to generation, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland has made wishes come true for Midwest families. And this year, we've kicked off our store-wide celebration with unbeatable deals on toys and more. Like this Hot Wheels track set, just $19.99. Select Barbie dolls and play sets, $17.99. Plus, get a free $15 gift card when you spend $75 on Purina dog food, cat food, litter, and treats. Shop now and save during our Toyland store-wide celebration, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
My mission has been a driving factor in my life. I feel the same way about Network Health. Their mission is to create healthy and strong Wisconsin communities. For over 41 years, they've been consistent showing up and helping people throughout Wisconsin. Living and working in the communities they serve explains the high-quality customer service. They're serving their friends, families, and neighbors. If you're looking for a health plan that recognizes you as a person, not a number, look no further than Network Health.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, get up to $700 with fall savings on a Beautyrest Black mattress. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years and get free white glove delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Sleep first class on a Beautyrest Black mattress from Home Sleep Express.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
More indications interest rate cuts are coming, and a new report shows many Americans say they're struggling financially. Christine Lazar has your Eye on Consumer report.
The financial outlook is cloudy for many middle-income earners with strain on their household budgets. A survey from Primerica shows more than 2/3 of Americans say their income is falling behind the cost of living. That's up from 50% just 5 years ago. The report also says more Americans are carrying credit card balances month to month, with just 29% paying that bill in full. Primerica also found households are increasingly dipping into that rainy day fund for everyday expenses. Fed Chair Jerome Powell says the sharp slowdown in hiring could pose a risk for the U.S. economy. Despite a lack of fresh government data this month due to the shutdown, Powell says not much has changed since September in terms of the outlook for employment and inflation. His remarks indicate likely rate cuts at the central bank's 2 remaining meetings this year. One employer hiring, Amazon, with plans for 250,000 seasonal workers for the holidays, making an average of more than $19 an hour. Job placement firm Challenger Gray and Christmas predicts the number of overall seasonal retail jobs will actually fall to a 16-year low in 2025. And that's your Eye on Consumer Report. I'm Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And another cinnamon product has been recalled due to a possible lead contamination. The latest recall involves the High Tea brand cinnamon powder. The FDA says no injuries or illnesses have been reported in connection to this specific recall. Consumers should return the product to the store for a full refund. And in this week's top medical stories, obesity in America just skyrocketed from 40% to 70%, but not for the reason you may think. Researchers at Mass General Brigham looked at a new definition of obesity, which includes measures of body fat distribution in addition to body mass index. Under this new definition, the vast majority of Americans are considered obese. Popular drugs prescribed for managing diabetes and weight loss like Ozempic and Wegovy may also reduce alcohol use. A study from the Fralin Biomedical Research Institute found GLP-1 drugs slow the speed at which alcohol enters the bloodstream, which also slows the effect on the brain. And researchers say if alcohol takes longer to take effect, it's less likely to lead to abuse. ER doctors are reporting an alarming rise in eye injuries, and the cause is pickleball. A study published in JAMA found an increase of more than 400 pickleball-related eye injuries between 2021 and 2024, including detached retinas and orbital fractures. The study recommends standards for eye protection be introduced to the game. Coming up next, no Powerball this time, the Mega Millions making history with their newest jackpot.
And we have some light rain on the way as we go into the overnight period, but after that we have a pretty sunny, although breezy Sunday ahead of us. So I'll have a full look at your forecast coming up right after the break.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
I'm standing here at the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today. Expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
Carl's grand opening celebration here in Brainerd, Minnesota means grand savings for you. Join us at noon on Thursday, October 23rd for a special ribbon cutting in Brainerd and register to win all kinds of great prizes. During this celebration, all Carl's stores are offering the best prices of the season and exclusive in-store specials. Save on Serta mattresses, TVs, and grills. It's grand opening and grand savings now at all Carl's locations.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Drive your story with a new Ram.
Take your next adventure in a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Get your Ram or Jeep now during the Drive into Fall sales event. Get 0% APR for 60 months on a 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn and Laramie. And get 0% APR for 60 months on a 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Hurry in because this offer ends October 31st. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
All right, friends, we know we love the fudge, but what about the ice cream?
Whoa, this hits a spot.
I think I just heard angels singing.
As good as the dill pickle fudge.
Yep, just as good as the fudge.
With dozens of flavors of fudge available, our special Wurzel drinks, and now 8 flavors of ice cream, there is something for everyone.
To Valley Fudge and Candy.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
The Mega Millions jackpot has grown yet again after no ticket matched all 6 numbers in yesterday's drawing. The jackpot has now reached $650 million. That's the 10th largest amount in the game's history. The last time there was a top 10 jackpot was December 2024. The next drawing will be on Tuesday. Well, there's no lucky winner yet, but we'll send it over to meteorologist Nicole Skalicki to see what luck we have with the weather this week.
Well, it's going to be a pretty lucky day tomorrow. We have light rain on the way right now, but for tomorrow it's looking to be fairly sunny, although this rain is associated with a cold front, so expect cooler temperatures to settle in by the time we get into tomorrow afternoon. Still looking to be pretty seasonable, though. It might feel a little chilly after the warmer couple of days that we've had, but still a very nice fall day nonetheless. Here's a look at the radar again. Just a very light line of showers associated with this front. Starting to see some of those just getting into Eau Claire right now, but it really won't last that long. Really just going to be a quick sprinkle up there, and then it'll be out of the area before you even know it. As we look at the sky tracker again, this is really all we're tracking in our neck of the woods. There are those thunderstorms off to our southeast, but back here at home, we're just going to see those light showers up until about a little bit after midnight. A lot of that starts to move off to the east, and then by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, most of the clouds will be out of the way with it as well, so it'll actually be making for a pretty nice sunrise and a good sunny afternoon. We'll see less clouds off for areas into southeastern Minnesota tonight, moving out a little bit earlier, so temperatures will likely be a tad bit cooler, but still fairly seasonable for most of the area. Again, the low 40s off to our west where we're seeing less cloud coverage tonight. Otherwise, most of us can expect to stay in the mid 40s, a tad cooler to the north per usual. 41 when you wake up in the morning in Eau Claire, 47 in La Crosse. That rain will be moving out in the next few hours, and then after that, we'll likely continue to see those clear morning skies moving into the afternoon as well. So expect mostly sunny conditions out there, but even with all that sunshine, you'll notice the winds will be blowing out of the northwest behind this cold front, so it's not really going to be giving us a warm sunshine, but still fairly seasonable nonetheless. Only seeing high temperatures a degree or two below average. 59 for your Sunday high in La Crosse, 57 in Eau Claire. Those northwest winds will be a tad breezy though behind this front, and this will likely be a trend going into much of the beginning of this upcoming week as well. Expect those winds to definitely be noticeable, even getting a little bit windy as we go into the afternoon. Winds blowing around 15 miles per hour in the morning, but then getting closer to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. That means that wind gusts in the afternoon will likely be closer to about 30 or 35 miles per hour. So definitely on the windier side, but nothing that would disrupt really any plans. Just want to hold on to your hat a little bit or tie the hair back. Going to get a little bit breezy as we have another cold front passing through again on Tuesday. So we could see a little bit of a break from the winds on Monday, but as another system approaches, it's not only dipping those temperatures down, it'll make for another breezier day. Temperatures slowly start to rise back up. Our average still holding on into the low 60s, so seeing that 49 is going to be putting us around 10 degrees below average, but our time is due because we have had a very warm start to the month of October. If we just look back at the past about 2 weeks, the 1st through the 17th, you'll remember we started the month off very, very warm, actually around 20 degrees above average multiple days in a row. That's when La Crosse on the 3rd saw a high of 90 degrees. So far this month, we've only seen 4 days where we were below average, and even then, they haven't been drastically below average. And we really don't have drastically below average temperatures coming up but it will be a little bit cooler than normal. So we were just biding our time to see those high temperatures dip below 50 degrees because it's not all that unusual this time of year. And again, it'll be a little bit breezy with that. Tuesday, gloomy as well with multiple showers passing through the area, but temperatures should warm back up to average by the end of the week. We will likely have some frost though and possibly a freeze. So another week where you have to protect the plants, but it is getting to that time of year where that's unfortunately kind of the common trend going into the morning hours.
You know what, we're getting to those colder temperatures, but I'm just glad that the leaves are finally starting to change.
Yes,
it's been so pretty to see those colors.
Feeling like fall and looking like fall, yeah.
Definitely. All right, thank you, Nicole. Coming up in sports, a farewell to a fantastic Brewer season, plus the 4th-ranked Eagles travel to Platteville for a top 15 matchup with the Pioneers. Kate is the next with sports.
Keeping you safe and ahead of the storm with current conditions and updated video forecasts from the local team that warns you first. The News 8 Now First Warn Weather app, giving you more than what you'd expect. Get it now. No, seriously, like, right now.
Support local businesses by shopping at Bean Juice in Jackson Plaza. Start your day off right with fresh coffee, roasted in-house. Open since 2002, Bean Juice is a women-owned company. Enjoy a cup of comfort in a relaxed atmosphere for an elevated coffee experience. Shop local, shop Jackson Plaza.
We've got an important milestone here to celebrate. As you know, our family has been providing other families with affordable flooring for 60 years. Whether it's vinyl, hardwood, laminate, tile, or carpet, we've offered a wide variety of flooring that stands up to the biggest messes.
And we know messes.
Speaking of which, who started in on the cake?
Don't look at me.
Sealand's Carpet Land, where #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Welcome to Black River Furniture and Cabin Outlet. Shop our huge selection of upholstery by Ashley, Catnapper, and Best Home Furnishings. Sleep better with our selection of double-sided, hybrid, or all-foam mattresses, adjustable bases, and bedroom sets available. Set your dining room up with a new table, chairs, bar stools, or counter height available. Throw down a rug to complete any room, scatters, 5x8s, 8x10s, and more. No gimmicks, no corporate hassles. Open 7 days a week. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
For over 40 years, Lacrosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
Support local businesses by shopping at Bean Juice in Jackson Plaza. Start your day off right with fresh coffee, roasted in-house. Open since 2002, Bean Juice is a women-owned company. Enjoy a cup of comfort in a relaxed atmosphere for an elevated coffee experience. Shop local, shop Jackson Plaza.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
The UW Lacrosse Eagles have been on fire to start the season, unbeaten and ranked #4 in Division III. They've got a huge test this afternoon. They were on the road up against 13th ranked UW Platteville. Let's head to Ralph Davis Pioneer Stadium for this heavyweight matchup. First drive of the game for Lacrosse, and it's Kyle Haas dumping it off to Jack Janke at midfield. He's got a lane, and he is off to the races. Janke takes this one 60 yards to the house. Eagles take the early lead. Second quarter now, and it's the Pioneers with some momentum as Nathan Uselding connects with Christian Garvik to go up 21-7, but with under 30 seconds in the half. Haas runs it in himself. That makes it a one-score game at the break. Platteville comes out of the locker room firing. It's Uselding finding Trevor Seisey in the end zone on 4th down. That makes it 28-14. Then in the 4th, Blake Bankston is going to run the ball into the end zone. That makes it 38-21 for Platteville, and that would be the final in this one. Pioneers hand UWL their first loss of the season. There are now 6 teams at 2-1 in the WIAC. Let's go over to Madison. Luke Fickell on the hot seat, but a win over #1 Ohio State will certainly give the fans some hope, but don't get those hopes up too high as these Buckeyes are for real. First quarter, 3rd and 11, and Julian Sayin taking a shot, and how about this grab? Cordell Tate, touchdown Buckeyes. Later in the quarter, 3rd and 4 for Ohio State, and it's Sayin to Tate again. Another score. Not many Badger highlights to show in this one as it was all Ohio State. 34-0 the final. The Badgers have now been shut out at home in back-to-back games for the first time since 1968. 8-man football playoffs started today as 2-seed North Crawford continues over there. They left off the regular season, picking up a dominating 46-0 win over Highland. The Trojans will face the 6-seed Hurley next Friday. And a few other games, the DeSoto Pirates fall just short to Belmont 44-32. And Alma Center Lincoln had a tough matchup against Marion Tigerton. The Hornets kept it close, but it wasn't enough. They fell 20-16. The final day at state tennis over in Madison, West Salem's Kendall Sullivan was still alive, fighting for a 5th place spot, but she lost her first match this morning in a heartbreaker, falling 10-6 in the final set. Sullivan just missed out on the podium, but it was still a terrific effort by the senior. Let's go over to Norwalk. Scenic Bluffs Conference cross-country meet. First up, the girls race. Royal Waniwak's Katie Field outruns the rest of the field. She finishes first with a time of 20:16. And then closely behind her is Delilah Heaton from Necedah. And Bangor's Kenley Golnick crossing the finish line to round out the top 3. Bangor as a team wins with a score of 27. The boys would hit the ground running shortly after. Brookwood's Cooper Powell coming in first with a 17:45, and then finishing second, his classmate August Ruckheim, and taking third in Necedah's Max Vogel. Brookwood takes the team section with a 30. NFL action tomorrow. The Green Bay Packers hit the road to Arizona for a battle against the Cardinals. Despite the up-and-down season for Green Bay, they're still near the top of the standings in the NFC, and a win would put the Packers at 4-1-1 on the season. Arizona currently riding a 4-game losing streak. They'll have their backup quarterback Jacoby Brissett under center. Kickoff set for 3:25 on Fox. And earlier in the day, the Vikings will welcome in the defending Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Minnesota coming off of a bye week after playing back-to-back games in Europe. The Eagles have been struggling on offense and have lost their last 2 games, so we'll see if the aggressive Vikings defense can keep this one close. It was a fun Brewers season, the best regular season team in baseball, a franchise record for wins, and a win streak that many fans will remember for a long time. But last night, the Brewers season came to a close as they got swept by the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going into the series, we knew it was going to be tough. The Dodgers lineup filled with all-stars. They have a starting rotation that might be one of the best in history. Not only do they have the best players, all their guys stepped up and performed when they needed to, including Shohei Ohtani, who had arguably the greatest postseason performance anyone has ever had. On the mound, Ohtani pitched 6 innings, gave up just 2 hits, and struck out 10 batters. And then at the plate, he went 3 for 3, hitting 3 home runs, showing why he's the best player in the MLB. The loss hurts, being swept hurts, but after the wounds heal, this Brewers team will be remembered as one of the best in franchise history.
I'm really proud of our team. I admire our team. Enough has been said. The narrative has been said many times, but it came to an end tonight to a team that was not only talented, played great.
The Wisconsin high school football brackets have also been released. I'll have a look at those tomorrow. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
I'm exhausted. Shopping for a mattress is just so confusing.
Sounds like mattress shopophobia. At Slumberland, our sleep counselors are here to help you find the best mattress without any pressure.
But awesome pressure relief.
Slumberland. Stop stressing, start sleeping.
The Medicare annual enrollment period runs from October 15th to December 7th. With so many choices, it can be overwhelming. At Strive Medicare, we cut through the confusion, helping you find the plan that's right for you. We're your local Medigap insurance advisors right here in the Social Security building in downtown La Crosse, and ready to answer the questions face-to-face or over the phone. Don't go it alone this annual enrollment season. Call or visit Strive Medicare today.
Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
What should I do next?
Western has the answer.
Do something that excites you.
Do something fun.
Do something that shows your skills.
Do something that gets you hired to do what you love.
You can do it all at Western Technical College. Choose from more than 90 programs. Invest in you, spend less, and get hired fast. Take that next step. Apply at Western today.
Do something for you.
Save big at Hy-Vee, Friday through Sunday. Hy-Vee chicken breasts, just $2.48 a pound. Cosmic Crisp, Fuji, Granny Smith, or Gala apples, just 99 cents a pound. Avocados, 67 cents each. Brew Pub Pizza, just $4.99. Plus, get great deals on Cheez-Its, Doritos, Johnsonville smoked sausage, Coke 6-packs, and more. Save in-store and online, Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Is your relationship suffering from nagging bed aches? Try the Sealy Posturepedic. Can you feel the support? That's the Precision Fit coils. They flex to your body, supporting you where you need it most. Stop stressing, start sleeping with Slumberland's 365-night sleep guarantee.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Elephants in Oregon participated in the 27th annual Squishing of the Squash event this week.
The event dates back to 1999, giving the elephants a treat for their trick. Video released by the Oregon Zoo in Portland shows a herd of Asian elephants stomping on pumpkins. The event began when a local farmer dropped off a prize-winning 828-pound pumpkin for the elephants to snack on. This year, the elephants were treated with a variety of pumpkins, the heaviest weighing in at 1,000 pounds. Well, these elephants are sure getting into the fall spirit. I love it. I also have been too. Gotta love some pumpkins.
Exactly,
in fall.
when it's feeling this nice outside too. When I read through the script before we played this, I was picturing small, like your average size pumpkins, but those were some
Those are some big ones.
That's a real
some
big
award-winning pumpkin.
That really puts it into perspective. I saw a video the other day of a hippo eating a pumpkin, and it's just like the elephants stomping
Right, they just went on
Big
it.
animals.
That's incredible.
We'll have another look at your very fall-like forecast coming up after the break.
Get ready to celebrate. It's Oktoberfest at Home Furniture. Fall into savings of up to 10% off sale prices throughout the showroom. This bedroom suite is now just $5.99. Plus, right now, get 3-year special financing during the Oktoberfest sale, only at Home Furniture.
Stop in where family and friends gather for the lunch sizes. The penny leaves you satisfied. The nickel may require a power nap. With the dime, it's eat what you can and take the rest to go. Open 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday for dine-in, carry-out, and curbside at Houghton's Jackson Street Pub.
We know, like, if we help one person and if we impact their life and have such a positive influence on them when they're coming in here working on sometimes the hardest thing for themselves that they can do, and they can then help the next 3 to 5 people that they encounter, our reach goes more.
It's often regaining control. It's finding clarity. So working with people to break down their steps in taking the intentional action to move the needle forward towards whatever they want to accomplish.
Head over to unityfitnesspro.com today.
From generation to generation, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland has made wishes come true for Midwest families. And this year, we've kicked off our store-wide celebration with unbeatable deals on toys and more. Like this Melissa and Doug stamp set, half price. Assorted Squishmallows, buy one, get one half off. All Rain-X wiper blades, also buy one, get one half off. And 3-piece Anchor Hawking Bake and Take tote sets, $14.99 while supplies last. Shop now and save during our Toyland store-wide celebration, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Our father started this business in 1992, so we've been helping people hear and understand better for 32 years.
You're calling a local number and having a local person answer. We do online scheduling, so you can always visit our website at your convenience.
We do a full hearing evaluation here. We do the delivery of the hearing aids. We do the maintenance, the cleanings, the repair work. So everything's done here in our office. You don't have to go somewhere else. We like helping people hear better. It's rewarding.
Better Hearing Center next to St. Pat's Church.
Stop in where family and friends gather for the lunch sizes. The penny leaves you satisfied. The nickel may require a power nap. With the dime, it's eat what you can and take the rest to go. Open 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday for dine-in, carry-out, and curbside at Houghton's Jackson Street Pub.
Don't sleep on the incredible deals during Snooze Fest at Home Sleep Express. Get any size Total Comfort for the price of its twin from just $99, or upgrade to a king for the price of a queen mattress. Plus, great savings on adjustable beds and linens during Snooze Fest at Home Sleep Express. If you snooze, you lose.
Tomorrow is going to be a gorgeous day to spend outside, whether that's doing a fall activity or hitting the golf course. It's going to be sunny, a little bit cooler, but seasonable. Really, those winds, especially if you're golfing, you're going to want to take notice to that 15 to 20 miles an hour, especially in the afternoon hours. Make it a little tricky to play some golf or some tennis, but that just adds to the fun.
You got to get those rounds in before the snow falls.
Exactly.
Get it in while you can.
That's true. It'll be here before we know it. All right, thank you for joining us. We'll see you here tomorrow.